Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Serene, and today's video is kind of a Debbie Downer. I'm going to talk about some products that were really disappointing and kind of sucky for me. These types of videos, it's just my opinion. It didn't work out for me. If you love the product, keep on using it. Not everything is going to be loved by everybody, and not everything's going to be hated by everybody. I just thought it'd be interesting to kind of share with you guys some of the products that I tested out that were just really not that good. So much so that I remembered to put it aside to make this video. First things first, this incredibly expensive eyeliner from Christian Louboutin. I purchased this in Vegas because I wanted to test it out. It's like $80, I think, actually $85 after tax. No, it was $90 after tax. Oh my god. I cannot believe I spent that much on eyeliner, especially in something that, you know, obviously touches your eye every day and you're dipping in and out. You really do need to replace this about 3 months. I really had high hopes for this because, believe it or not, I don't hate the lipsticks or the glosses. They're definitely really expensive, and I like their nail polishes. I think they're really pigmented and beautiful. This is just not worth the splurge. If you watch my video where I compared this to a, I think, $7 NYX matte liquid liner, first of all, the matte liquid liner from NYX is superb. The way you can control the brush, the longevity of it, how fluid it goes on, the pigmentation, how like bold it is, so much better than this really expensive one. You would think for being the price point, you would at least have it be like super ultra black and matte and pigmented. No, and the brush was kind of thick and hard to work with. That sucks, and total waste of $100 essentially. I really regret buying this actually. Sure, I'm gonna get lots of hate for this. I don't like this RCMA powder. It just doesn't work for me. I don't know why. It sucks. For me, it looks like super powdery. It like gets in between my pores. You can see it in between my skin. I don't even have super dry skin anymore. I don't know what the deal is. I bought this because Kathleen Lights loves it, and then like everybody was talking about it and saying how amazing it is. And I was kind of like, okay, I'm gonna try it out. The first ingredient is talc, which is fine because it's only like $8. So it's cheap, it's fine. I tried to use it so much, all different capacities, with a sponge, with a brush, with a lot of product, with not a lot of product, with baking, with not baking. It just will not work on me. I am like that probably 1% that hates this powder, but it didn't work. The next product I want to talk to you guys about isn't that the product didn't work for me, because I made a tutorial video and I really loved it, but it was more about how the brand ended up becoming. This is the Eevee blender. I was given this to test out, and I really thought it was cool, and I liked it because of the design. I thought it was really nice. It did a better job at blending out my makeup than most silicone sponges. I still love my beauty blender, but this doesn't require as much upkeep in terms of cleaning it and waiting for it to dry, or just disinfecting it because it's silicone. So this was a prototype that was sent to me, and I really loved it. I used it for a full week and reviewed it in my Makeup Bag Mondays. The company had even asked me to like make a tutorial video for them because people were having trouble using it, so I did because it's super easy for me. It worked really, really well, and you can see that video on my Instagram account. You can see that video, I think, on their Instagram account. However, with all the drama that they've been causing in the beauty world, like by sending people cease and desist orders, by leaving really harsh comments on other YouTubers, and just kind of acting inappropriate as a brand and as a business, I have to say Eevee Blender is incredibly disappointing as a brand. For them to attack YouTubers for not liking their product is not the way to go about running a business. Everyone has different opinions. Everybody has different views. Everybody has different experiences and wants and needs from their products. And for a brand to not understand that and maybe take the criticism or take the review to heart and kind of step back and be like, okay, maybe I need to reevaluate this. Let's see how we can work on it. Maybe they didn't use it correctly. Maybe we can reach out to them in a private way and see if they'll try it again. And that's why I threw this blender into the disappointing pile, because even though I feel like they had an innovative product that, yes, still needed some design upgrades and fixes, I liked the product. I liked the design and I found it useful, and I was still using it up until I saw all of the drama. I don't want to like essentially talk shit about it, but I just don't want you guys to think that I still support a brand that is attacking people for their opinions and for handling things the way they're handling it. Just take a chill pill. It's just YouTube. I understand it must be like really heartbreaking for somebody who put all of their heart and soul into a product. Like, I would be heartbroken if I spent all of my money and all of my time creating a lipstick and then sending it out to people and like people didn't like it, or people didn't know how to use it properly in my mind and that's why they didn't like it. But I don't think at any point is it okay to publicly shame somebody or call somebody out like that. And I hope I'm not doing it right now, but I just want you guys to understand my stance on Eevee Blender, because I had stood behind them in the past, and I'm not using it anymore. This palette I had very high hopes for. This was by Terry, and it is the Eye Designer palette in Smoky Nude. I mean, looking at it, it looks gorgeous. Touching it, it's so buttery, it's so soft. I cannot get this palette to work. Everything looks muddy on my eyes. They blend, but they blend too much, but they don't blend so much where it kind of like dissipates. They just blend together and look muddy. I talked a lot about this because I was really disappointed in this eyeshadow palette. I love By Terry products, but the eyeshadow palettes, just not worth the money, guys. It's so expensive for what you get with it. Everything just looked like I had a black eye. And I'm not the best at makeup. Like, I'm by no means saying like I can make anything work. No, but I tried. I tried my darnest, and this just did not work for me. Too Faced Love Light highlighters did not work for me. They looked beautiful. They're so Instagram worthy. I saw these on Instagram and I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited about these. They just didn't work for me. They're not even like, they're pigmented. They're very powdery, and the colors were kind of off. Like, they didn't look right. They were too highlighty, but then at the same time, like when I swatch it, they're more powdery than shimmery, but they're very bright and bold. I'm missing one because I just gave it to Karina because she wanted to test it out. She's like, I want that. And I'm like, okay. And has anybody used these like on YouTube? I never see anybody use these on YouTube, like in their daily makeup routine or anything like that. And I just don't think they work well. I don't think they look good on our skin. Does this work on anybody? Like, have you guys tried this? I would love to know, because for me, they looked awful on my face. I'm a huge fan of Bite Beauty. You guys know I love their lipstick, their lip pencils, their agave lip mask. This is what I'm saying. Like, just because I don't like one product from a brand doesn't mean I hate the brand. It's just that this one product did not work for me for whatever reason. This is the Bite Beauty Fruit Scrub Whipped Cherry Exfoliant. And I was so excited to buy this. It smells so good. It smells like cherries, but not fake cherries. Scrub in here is really bizarre. It's like when you use it on your lips, it's not scrubby enough. It's like creamy, and then it's got like a scrub here, a scrub there, a bubble there, and it just felt really uneven, and I didn't like it on my lips. And then I didn't like the way it left my lips feeling. I just didn't like it. I like my Sarah Happ one. I like my Fresh one better. My favorite ones are the sugar ones, like where they're more of like a sugary granulated texture. I don't know. Next up is this Lush Feeling Younger Skin Tint. I had bought this because I was like, oh, Lush makes makeup, I'm gonna try it. I don't like their makeup. I don't think I've tried a single product from them that has worked well from the makeup side of Lush. First off, the shelf life on these are so quick, so they go bad so fast. Like, this one's already bad. It's pretty in theory, but on my face, it just didn't like sit right. It has like a weird texture. I kind of look like I had white on my cheeks with like iridescent sparkles in it, and then I tried mixing it with foundations and other stuff. It did not work like it was supposed to. It's supposed to be like one of those mix-in products or a highlight. It's supposed to be the RMS Beauty Living Luminizer, and it's not. One more product. I have more stuff, but I feel like I'll split it into another video sometime soon because this is a lot of negativity going on. I'm starting to feel a little like, eh. This is the Guerlain Biphase Lash Protecting Pure Radiance Cleanser. It's supposed to be an eye makeup remover, and it didn't really work for me. It removes my makeup, but I didn't feel like it did it any special way, and it's kind of expensive. I would be just as good with the Neutrogena one from the drugstore. Actually, I'd be better off because I wouldn't have spent like 50 bucks on this. Like, why did I pay so much for something that doesn't work that effectively? It's not like, wow. And I think the sales lady was just really good that day. It's not horrible. It's not something I reach for though. Like, I barely used it and I threw it in here because I was like, I'm so over this. I rather just use my Bioderma, or I use my cleanse off oils. Should have just bought a drugstore version of this. Okay, so that's everything that I kind of have to say about disappointing products or products that suck this round. If you like this type of video, let me know in the comment section. If anything, I hope my video helped you unwind, de-stress, and take your mind off of whatever it was you might have wanted to take your mind off of for the day. Don't forget, I upload 3 new videos here on this channel every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I also have a second channel, a podcast, and a blog. Everything is linked in the description box for your perusing pleasure, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!